away.
We've already talked about this, Cahal. They're too close to the cairn. If we stage an attack, they'll look for the ones who did it. I don't want Indran's eyes on our home. Our best option is to work in the shadows.
But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Cahal. We've been preparing this for weeks. We've calculated the risks.
And if there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in and retrieve her. But I'd rather we stay covert. Ludmilla will have the easiest time on her own.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak. Take care of Adana while I'm away. I think she's going a little crazy all cooped up in here.
Don't worry, I'll talk to her. You just focus on your mission.
Cahal, I've got this. I love you. See you soon.
Endron. One of the most destructive companies North America has to offer. Known for their violence and endless greed. If we left them to their own devices, they'd ravage this place till there was nothing left but dust. I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko.
I understand. She's my sister, remember?
And she's Adana's mother. I should be out there with her.
I gave it a lot of thought. Her chances of success are better if she's alone. It's as simple as that. If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Endron scum as you like to get her out. But for now, we stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning. Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked up. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that. If I tried to breach their network, they'd be on us in a second.
Says the woman who got her hands on their files. We'd never have been able to take the fight to Endron like this without you.
That's sweet, Cahal, but I just wish I could do more. But how are you doing? Talk to your
¿Qué
daughter.
tal, amigos? Soy Nauchii Boy. Perdonen la demora, pero he tenido problemas técnicos con el micrófono. Aquí estamos probando el Werewolf. La verdad que no es juego al que le tenía muchas ganas, pero no sé. A la hora de ver si eso no lo veo yo tan, no sé. Vamos a ver. Echaremos un ratito nada más y luego terminaremos. Me hubiera gustado un poquito más si hubiera estado en castellano, más que nada porque apenas veo. Estoy quedando ciego, perdido, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Ay, qué raro lo noto.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet and miserable.
Don't worry, our work here's nearly finished. You'll be back at the cairn with your friends before you know it.
I know, but why'd you have to drag me out here in the first place? It's not like you've got me doing anything out here.
Your mom wanted you to come along, so you could see what our field missions entail.
They entail a bunch of bullshit. All we ever do is watch and take notes. We're not accomplishing anything.
Language, young lady. And preparation is key. Know how your enemy will respond before you move. Foe stripped of surprise is fangless.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway? She's all alone out there. If something happens to her...
Apenas veo, eh?
I wish I could have. But Rodko wants us to keep a low profile. And there's no one better at that than your mom.
Rodko's a dumbass.
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about. And the leader of our pack. You know it's his job to make those decisions. And like I said, all that observation we were doing was minimizing the danger. Your mother will be just fine, Eddie. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Voy a dormir un rato. No sé, a lo mejor con el tiempo termina mejorando. Pero de momento no sé.
A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence is shaking things up.
Shaking things up how?
Guard patrols have been changed, and some areas have been locked down, including the one Ludmilla's in. They still haven't discovered her, though.
So what's the plan now?
The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down. But to get her off site, the locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked, and Ludmilla's stuck on the wrong side.
Shit.
Fortunately, she has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her location over the radio. Go now. Bring her back. There's no time to waste. My sister needs you.
Ludmilla, I'm on my way.
Remember, stay out of sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network. I've opened all the external ducts.
Vale. Círculo. ¡Hola! Bueno, algo bueno. Qué feo. Cómo se vio, cómo caía. No sé, no me termina a mí de convencer esto.
I'm locked in the turbine room in the center of the site. You'll have to get here without being seen. The area you're passing through should be deserted right now, though.
Door's locked. Ava?
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
La visión normal le permite a Cajal vislumbrar el mundo espiritual, permitiéndole sentir cosas como amenazas, la presencia de espíritus y sus conexiones. Hola. Hola. Desactivada. Activada. Me gusta eso de transformarme. Eso fue lo que me llamó la atención. Pero ¿cómo me levanto? Si me quiero levantar, ¿qué? No puedo. Vale. Pues por lo que veo... ¡Ah! No hagas eso, Nau. No hagas eso, Nauchii.
Guards. Ludmilla, we've got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
Bueno. No está mal. Seguro que no está nada mal.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence. And a shit ton of guards. There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being seen.
Southern part of the outer fence. Got it. There. That should distract you for a few minutes. But if a guard does see you...
He won't live long enough to raise the alarm. They sold their souls to Endron. They don't get any mercy.
Hell of a time for a malfunction. I'll go check it out.
Pizza. Pues me apetecía un cachito. El derribo es un modo de lidiar con los guardias o civiles incautos. Los derribos aumentan la rabia de Cajal. Cuanto más rabia, más peligroso será el Crinus en combate. No sé quién es el Crinus, imagino que será otra de las formas de transformación.
just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived on site. Folks upstairs want everything to be perfect.
Hola. Mantener para sacar la ballesta y a continuación pulsarlas para disparar. La ballesta es como modo librante de amenazas. Sus fallas son limitadas y hay que recargarlas. Bien. Típico. Ahí, ¿no? Sí. Ahí mismo.
Nice.
Hala.
I'm in the refinery.
Perfect. I'm not
Me
far
camino
now.
al pasadizo que
Nearly
conduce allí.
passageway leading into it.
Bueno, la verdad que no me parece... A ver, la jugabilidad al principio era rara, será que estoy acostumbrado a otro tipo de juegos, ¿no? Pero me gusta, A mí el juego de de hombre lobo y estas cositas así, pues me gustan mucho.
Something's following me.
What is it?
I think it's a black spiral dancer. Keith!
Ludmilla, just hold on. Fuck. Rodko.
I heard. No more sticking around. We fight. Now go. I'll meet you with Rafik.
I'm done fucking around.
Vale. Wow, qué bestialidad. ¿Dónde está? Wow. Círculo muscle para esquivar. Vale, vale. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Ay, me lo comí. ¡Hala! ¡Hala!
I've hacked into their system. Now, stay low. I can see they've got snipers in the next room.
Para curar parcialmente al Crinos. Vale. ¿Cuál me vas a abrir? ¿Esta? Supongo, ¿no? Qué masacre, ¿eh? ¿Dónde está?
Get away from me! You're under attack! Send more men!
¡Ja! Tomad, tomad, tomad. está, ¿no? Wow, me encanta. La masacre esta, tío. Me encanta. Vale. Parece que es más efectivo el modo este que el otro, ¿eh? Ya está. Ah, el grandote no elijo yo cómo transformarme. Bueno, vale. Es un hombre lobo. Hola. ¿Esa es mi mujer?
Call. Tell 80.
Me mató.
Please, no.
La verdad que el doblaje se queda en el programa un poquito más de sentimiento. Vale. Pulsa arriba para activar el frenesí. El frenesí se puede activar cuando la furia está al máximo. El frenesí del Kratos disfruta de las ventajas de cada actitud, velocidad y potencia. Sin embargo, el frenesí del Kratos no puede usar sus movimientos especiales ni la de curación. Cuando se agota la furia, el frenesí se acaba. Vale, pues dale. ¡Hala! Toma por saco. Toma. ¡Dios! Lo ha reventado, ¿eh? Y bueno, ¿qué os va apareciendo? Podéis decirme sin ningún problema qué os va apareciendo el juego. La verdad que de momento es pronto para decir nada, ¿eh? Pero bueno.
To fight the rage. Oh, that's Rafik! Stop it! No! What have I done? Rafik, there's no time to mourn. We need to go.
Bueno, no está nada mal. Y en fin, creo que hasta aquí mantendré el prólogo. No quiero jugar más porque tengo otras cosas pendientes. Ya para la siguiente vez, pues le daremos más duro, más caña. A lo mejor tardaré como 4 o 5 días en volver a darle. Y tardaré un poquito en verlo. Pero espero de verdad que os guste. La verdad que el juego tiene muy buena pinta, es una buena idea. A mí el tema de hombres lobo y estas cositas así me encantan, me gustan mucho. Y si logramos, o si logro, cogerle el punto que a lo mejor, ¿no? 5 años después, que a lo mejor soy yo, ¿sabes? Que estoy acostumbrado a otro tipo de mecánicas y con esta me ando un poquito perdido, pero nada, poco a poco.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's anything to report.
No kidding.
Though I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Yeah, Endron rep no less. She should be here soon.
You know they're hiring, right? Think you'd ever make the move to Endron? Hey, what the...
Pero coge la flecha, muchacho. Vale.
All clear, Dusk. We're good to go. "5 years ago, I abandoned the woods of Tarker's Mill. I abandoned my cairn. Endron killed my wife. I gave in to rage. The worm touched my soul.
¿Quién es
I
Weird?
had to leave my daughter.
No sé.
It was the hardest decision I ever made.
Werewolf, el apocalipsis.
Other news, Endron is joining the fight against global warming. The energy company today announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This revolutionary new formula will be unveiled alongside the opening of their new headquarters in...
This exile was my only choice.
Esta exilio era mi única opción. Era un peligro para mi propia manada.
I often wonder what's become of them.
Casi de los demás. Rocco, Ava,
of Ava,
Lady. Pienso mucho en ellos.
of 80. This is the closest I've been to Talker's Mill in
5 años
5
nunca había
years.
estado tan cerca de Talker's Mill. Como hoy. Creo que dijo. No me dio tiempo a leer.
Cahal, we're here. You're up. How much time do we have before they notice the guards on the outside have gotten quiet?
They report in by radio every hour. That's our deadline for getting our hands on the explosives and getting out of here.
Let's go through the plan again, just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the delivery label on the crate of explosives intended for Endron. You do that, and they'll load us up with smiles on their faces. All you've got to do is open the gate to their delivery bay for me. I'll create a diversion while you're exchanging the labels.
Got it. We'll have to play it tight, though. One hiccup and the plan falls through.
We'll have you sneak around back by their storage facility. Security should be pretty thin there, especially if you go through the ventilation ducts.
What do your clients intend to do with them anyway?
The Weatherstormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon's methods. They're the scum of the earth.
And guess what? These explosives were originally headed to Endron, another megacorp of assholes. Stealing from them is just icing on the cake.
All right. I'm off.
Hey, before you go, are you sure you're up for this, man? You seem kind of stressed out back in the truck.
I'm fine. Come on, we've got a job to do.
Right. If you need me, I'm just a chirp away.
Buena suerte,
Good luck,
hermano.
brother.
Ve. ¿Y si quisiera transformarme en el Brutus? Eso ya depende del... Me lo requiere la misión, por lo que veo. Bueno.
That does it. This month's orders are packed in the delivery bay and ready to go. Let's do our inventory checks for next month.
Dígamelo. también me estaba llamando.
Llama, dice que te ha llamado varias veces, que te ha dejado un mensaje y que no contesta.